Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to touch on a subject that a lot of people ask me. What is our spiritual connection? What is it to God? What is it to our life? What is our purpose? I get that a lot from many people. And it's deep because you think about it. But truly being spiritual is your relationship with God. It's not how much you meditate. It's not how much you are, how many books you're reading. I mean, I love all that. You should read books, you should educate yourself, but it's pretty simple. We don't have to complicate this. We don't have to go to all these different classes and learn, because this is something that should come from within naturally. Your relationship with God is everything. It gives us our faith, it gives us our strength, and it gives us our will to be better human beings every day. This is not something that we need to learn. It's something that we have to feel within ourselves. And many times I see people trying too hard. Or I get a lot of people that they claim they're very spiritual, but they go against everything that spiritualism really means. I call them the fake spiritualists. There's a lot of people out there that I am really coming across, and they really don't get what it's like to be authentic and real. You have to have a relationship with God. That's why I said in my previous YouTube video, I can always tell the people that pray and the people that don't pray, and it's how you pray. Do you have a relationship with God? It's not that you pray because you need money or you need somebody to get better. You should have a relationship. People ask me, well, how should I pray? Just talk to God. You can talk to God from within you. You can talk out loud, whatever makes you happy. You can say your prayers at night, but I tell people I pray all day long. You're going to say, you're kidding. No, and it doesn't have to be an elaborate prayer. When I'm doing a reading for somebody and somebody's really having a hard time or in a bad way, I always tell them, I am going to keep you in my prayers. And I am doing it at that moment. I'm praying to God for you. I just say, God, please help this person. And I always tell God the name, and God knows, but I do, and I direct it to that person. Please give this person strength. Please surround this person with your loving light, strength. It's very important. I pray all the time for others. I pray for myself. I pray for my family. I pray that my home is healthy. I pray about all kinds of things, but I always say thank you. What does thank you really mean? What does gratitude really mean? It isn't just saying, oh, thank you. Really, really feel it in your heart, in your spirit, just how grateful you are. There are people that have it 100 times worse than you. Don't ever take that for granted. Our lives can change in a split second. But having a relationship with God, even when the things go sour, when you have this beautiful relationship with God, God will give us the strength to deal with it. Like I always say, it's not what's done, it's how we pick ourselves up. But I'm starting to really see that people don't get the real meaning of being spiritual. Doing all your tasks for the day. Well, I meditated today, or I did this today. Meditating is wonderful and relaxing, and the chit chat. I love my yard. We had our pool done finally, and it's really, really relaxing. I love being out with nature. I love hearing the waterfall. I love hearing all of that, but all it does is remind me more of how grateful I am, but how I let God and the universe in. This is a really tough time in our world, what we're going through. And we're being tested. We are being tested each and every day by rude people, by financial situations, by what we hear in the media. There's all kinds of things. But you know what? People ask me all the time, are you getting scared with this world, Susan? I said, I'm just very sad about it. And I pray to God that God is going to fix it somehow, some way. And I truly do. The reason we have such self-destruction and our energy of the world feels bad is because there isn't enough that we do with our spirit, with God. We don't have that relationship. We don't have that faith. We don't have that strength. People sulk and stay and choose to be in a bad way. And I say, no, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure it out. Don't put timelines of how long you're expected to stay in this bad situation. Trust me, there's a plan. The universe knows. God knows everything. So we're in it for a reason. Maybe for us to have more faith in God. Did you ever think of that? Maybe this is why all this is happening, for you to have faith. There is a lot going on. But when I see people that are spiritual, I think that's wonderful. But what I see in their actions, are they good to other people? Are they willing to help? Unconditionally, not what's in it for you. When I see people that have so much, I see them saying, I'm so blessed, thank God, but they're the braggers. They're showing you everything that they have. Why? You don't need to. I could care less what you have. I'm happy for you, but that's not my mission to see what you have and how great you look, or what you have and what new thing you've acquired, what new car you got. It doesn't matter. I'm happy for you, but that doesn't do anything. And just saying, oh, I'm so blessed, thank you, God, that doesn't make you spiritual. It's your act of your everyday self is what is going to make you spiritual. But you have to have a relationship with God on a daily basis, not when things are going bad. That's the key. You don't suddenly know God when you have to pray for God to rescue you or help you. Every single day, think of God as your friend. How would you be with a friend? You keep the line of communication open, right? You call them, you text them, you have that communication going. That's the way you've got to look at it. But I do believe the power of your thoughts and the faith of how you feel with God. This will get you through. The older I'm getting, the more I see it, and it's so vivid to me. Because, if I died tomorrow, I can honestly say that I did my best in this world helping people and best I can. But my relationship with the universe and acknowledging these beautiful angels, these beautiful spirit guides, our beautiful loved ones that have passed, the messages that they're showing us, taking time to really understand what it's really about. It's not what you acquire in wealth materialistically, but what you're acquiring from the experiences that we have that's been dealt to us and what we're taking away from. That is the true meaning of spiritualism. So if you're not really practicing this in the way that I'm telling you to practice it, get on board and start really having a relationship, a true, authentic relationship. And yes, you can get mad at God, but don't stay mad at God. I see a lot of people going, I am so pissed right now. I'm so this right now. I'm so that right now. Well, guess what? No, that's not going to get you any closer. I'm not saying that you embrace all the hard times that come, but I see such a difference with people who have had it really, really hard, who've lost children, who haven't had much in financial. But they still are able to get through it, have a smile on their face, and see more of a positive. That's how I know they've got God in their core. So remember that, because our lives here on earth are very temporary, but it's how we lived it in this lifetime that will constitute our relationship and when we do go up to God. Okay? So remember that. All this stuff here doesn't mean nothing, really. It's how we are living it. So I hope this has enlightened you, gave you a lot of spiritual food for thought. It's going to be enlightening in a big way. Subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of the platforms that I'm there, and more will come. But if anything you could take away is think about how you can have a better relationship with God. All right. I wish you a very happy and most blessed week always. Take care. Bye-bye.